Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a reading for Sagittarius. How are you going? I hope you're all well. Let's get into it. Advice of Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Any more advice for Sagittarius? You've got a lot to say, but you're not quite saying it. These cards are sort of flipping, but not flipping over. And hidden, okay? Your love for something's hidden. Wow. That's way over there. All right, what have we got here, Sagittarius? Could have a lot to do with your money, that's for sure. It could have a lot to do with your stability. Could also have to do with an earth sign. There's a masculine and feminine verse sign here. Okay, so you really want to get yourself really sort of sorted and settled in this world. It's been really important to you. You've been using your intuition up until now to really sort of gain the perspective on how you can really ground yourself. But I think you're realising you're just going to have to get out there and actually start to do it. Take the step. Get moving. Because you've been thinking about this for, I think your mind is saying that's long enough now. And you're actually getting to a little bit of a point of frustration that nothing's happening. And that's sort of leading to a bit of a, could lead to a loop cycle of you not actually getting started. Interesting. It's like, I really want to do this, but, you know, and it's maybe a bit of fear or a little bit of hesitation, or am I really going to be able to do this, or will I be able to balance this and everything else in my life? But you're enthusiastic. That's for sure. You're enthusiastic to make your mark in this world. Okay. All right, let's see, what's this? Wow. You're coming to an end of a massive cycle. A massive period in your life. Where at times I think you've been focusing a lot more on the loss than the gain. There's been a lot of emotional things happen. Could be over the last 5 years, maybe 3 of them weren't so good. Could literally be, if you're older, decades, and 3 of them weren't so good. But you're putting an end to that cycle. And it's coming with grounding yourself more in this world. By looking after basic things like your bills and food and maintenance and all these other, could be seen mundane, a little boring, but once you have that sort of foundation sorted, then you can start to get back out and do exciting things again, because you know everything else is sort of looked after. You're also bringing an end to things that have actually bound and chained you to this world, though. Negative situations, hierarchical systems that weren't suiting or were, you know, not working in your best interests. I'll get some advice. More advice for Sagittarius, please. It's going to take a lot of patience and planning to move into this new cycle, that's for sure. As I said, getting the foundation sorted out, the boring, mundane things, which don't sound, you know, it's like the last thing most people feel like doing. Understandable, it's not exciting, is it? But once that's done, all the excitement begins, okay? Let's see, any more advice, please, for Sagittarius? Any more advice? No? It could have come off the back of a relationship that may have started off really, really amazing, actually. A meeting of two to create something far better. A lot of emotion was poured out during this relationship, though. And at a point, I think it actually became like you were feeling tied and bound to the other individual, more like supporting each other. And that's come to an end. Now, it could be outside of yourself. It literally could be a work situation, love situation, family. But you're starting to turn your energy away from all that and moving to the stability, realising that patience and planning is really important, because that's when the fun begins after that. That's when you can actually start to go out and put your energy into all the amazing, exciting things in the world. So we're just going to get more advice, please. Sag. Balancing the scales in your life. Oh, that just went off the table and ended up like this. Balancing the scales in your life. So at times you may feel unbalanced, that's for sure. Okay. At times you may not feel like your money's quite right. But with patience and planning, that's all going to change. If you give too much to one side of your life, the other side gets out of balance. So it's come from a period of actually looking within and going to a hermitage, really, to get yourself sorted out. What's this over here? Yeah. You were waiting for this past situation to end up being stable. And it ended up being quite the opposite. So that's what you're manifesting in your world now. Your own stability. That sense of groundedness. And also a spiritual strength that's coming over you. Thank you. What else about conflict and defeat, please? What else about conflict and defeat? Well, you're definitely realising in your solitude here that past conflicts and defeat, whether it be at work or your scenario in the world around you, is actually leading to it happening over and over again in some other relationships here. Or it's just a reoccurring issue that's come from a very, very long time. It could have happened in your family, and then it's happening in your family, or it's happening around you and in the area you're in. Yeah, it's time to put your feet on the ground and your head in the stars, hey? Energy around you is trying to disrupt your grounding. Because when you ground, that's when you actually can be fully you, okay? So all this. So there is hope. There is hope here. Let's see. Okay. It's a lot of people drawing on your energy. A lot of people with their expectations, hey? But at the moment, Sag needs to look after Sag. All right, any more advice? Ooh. Nearly tried to tell me something then. Any more advice, Sagittarius? Or have we got the story? That's right. We'll see. We'll see if there's any more advice. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. So you've got a choice. You can stay in the disruption that you're in at the moment with everybody's expectations and waiting to do you and to move on. Or you can actually tap in, have some solitude at the moment, tap into your third eye, reclaim your mind. Don't do the external and have all that external influence into your mind at the moment. It's going to raise your vibration, okay? And it'll give you the answer of which way to turn, okay? You know deep down inside that you need to choose you in this scenario, okay? You know that. Because you know that you need to be the best you that you can be in this life, okay? There's always that inside us. So choose you, Sag. Choose you. Because new love begins. New love of self, new love of your life. And all that will bring prosperity, love, beauty, bounty, and lots and lots of adventure, okay? I really hope that helped. And there was a big gap in the middle there. It was quite a quiet period there before we could figure out where we were going. So a period of some quiet reflection. Turn off the devices. That's hard, I know. But even if, like a walking meditation, go for a walk or garden or wash your hands. Wash your dishes by hand and watch your hands as they do the dishes moving. Yeah. Anyway, I really hope that helped. I love you all and bye for now.